Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Little early vlog. My husband's passing me on the right. He's got his good Judy Sarah in the car. We are going to dinner. I'm gonna follow him because I think he probably knows a faster way to get there. We are driving separately because afterwards they are going to do something and I am gonna go either hang out with Tanya Jean or my sponsor tonight. Just got off the phone with my sponsor and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, I'm trying to find something to eat. And I was like, well, if you want to come with us, but like it's kind of, it's like old high school friends, and I'm meeting, so it's like Sarah, Alex, and this other girl and her sister all went to high school together and were friends. And then it's this girl's boyfriend that just moved here, and we're kind of like meeting him. That makes sense. We're kind of like getting to know him. So I was like, you're more than welcome to come. I said, but you won't probably have a whole lot of fun. So anyway, she's like, no, I'll just do my own thing. I was like, well, let me know what you're doing later. And she was like, okay, I'll call you later. So, got up today. I'm so grateful that I can like walk around today. I felt a lot better today. I stayed up way late last night. It was so funny because I saw my neighbor and she was like, my husband is so far ahead of me. She was like, you must have been working really late the other night because it was like the night that I stayed up till like 6:30 watching Legendary on HBO Max. And I was like, no, I said, do you ever get into a show and you just can't like stop it? And she was like, yeah, all the time. I was like, yeah, that's what happened to me. So I was like, I was watching this really good show. Here, we'll pull up beside them so they can wave and be like real friendly, which they're not. No, I'm joking. Oh my God!
My hair is going everywhere.
You're on my vlog, oh my God.
Oh.
Look at that cute couple. I wonder who they are. Are they celebrities?
Eiffel Tower!
Oh my Lord, no. She's covering her hair so her hair doesn't blow in the wind.
My hair. I don't want to go one.
Say hi, Sarah. So anyway, sometimes I think, you know, like Alex and Sarah have been friends since like their sophomore year in high school, and they like lived together when they were at college. And you know, like Tanya and I have been friends for 23 years. It's just like, what a blessing, you know, to like have had friends for so long that like know you and know everything about you, and like the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, that have been there for you through everything. And it's just such amazing. It's so amazing, isn't it? Like I feel so incredibly blessed. So let me tell you about my day, which was so exciting. I got up today, I got up late. Alex had to work today, so he left at 7. I moved to my car, and then I slept in, and I got up, and what did I do? Did some stuff around the house. The vlog I uploaded last night because it was done early, so I didn't like, it was just, was it done early? Oh no, I uploaded the vlog when I came home and I started watching my shows. I started watching Legendary last night and I ate some onion dip and chips, which, you know, like this is the weirdest thing. Do you ever do something a lot? Like I used to eat Subway a lot when I worked in treatment. This coworker and she and I would like eat Subway like every day, and then there was just like all of a sudden like I could not walk into Subway anymore. Like the smell was like gag-a-maggot. Last night when I was eating onion dip, I was like, I think I'm done with onion dip. And that's so weird. Like I was eating it and I like didn't enjoy it, and I didn't even like, I finished it, but I was like, I was scraping it. I mean, I could have gotten so much more out of it, and I was just like, I'm kind of done with it. I just like was done. And the street corn dip, you guys, the same thing. Like I was eating street corn dip last night, and I was like, I'm kind of over this. Like I didn't even finish it. I did finish the onion dip, but I didn't finish the street corn dip, and I was kind of like, I'm over this. I don't know. It's like maybe it's time to get healthy, or maybe it's time to move on to a new snack. I don't know which. I have these jeans that I got that I've only worn once, and they're super cute. They're like dark blue. They look like, I was gonna say slacks, and I hate that word. They look like pants, kind of, but because they're so dark. And then I was gonna wear my Golden Goose shoes today because I never wear them, but I wore my gray, they're not shiny, but they're kind of like metallic looking plastic Birkenstocks. because they look nice with this. So, and of course a black t-shirt, because I always wear a black t-shirt or a black shirt always and forever, amen. But anyway, I got up today and, you know, I've been thinking a lot about this video, or this channel that I want to start called Peter Does Stuff. And so I was thinking about it last night after I got done vlogging, talking about my plant, and I was like, I'm gonna pull all of those plants out of the trash can and I'm gonna try to revive them. And I was actually like, I don't know if I said this last night, but I was like watching this video. I was watching videos of how to revive dead plants. And I was like, I'm gonna see if I can do this. And so I was writing down ideas of, my phone is like on, but I didn't turn it off. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna write down things that I can do for my Peter Does Stuff channel, and I wrote down like 6 or 10 things. Well, I've been writing down things like Peter makes coffee, Peter does this, but I don't think I'm gonna call it Peter Does This. I mean, the channel's gonna be called Peter Does Stuff, but this, like, I'm just gonna, like, the video just be called, like, making coffee. Like, making coffee in a Keurig, or, you know, like, reviving a plant. And it's just gonna be me sitting there, like, doing this, and, like, kind of talking about what I'm doing, but, like, having some story attached to it, of, like, why it means something to me, you know, like, what coffee means to me. Like, when I, you know, kind of like what I do in my vlogs, like, when I talk about, like, how much coffee means to me because of going to meetings at the beginning, or whatever. So, I wrote a little bit of that today. I don't want to just jump into it. Like, I want to do it, like, on a day that I wake up and I'm like, today's the day. Like, I was like, tomorrow, I'm like really kind of like feeling it, like getting pulled towards this channel. And I was like, okay, tomorrow, because Alex has this baby shower he's going to, I was like, maybe tomorrow, you know, because I want to get bagels at this bagel shop, I'll do like my making coffee video and like having, like Peter, like having coffee and bagels or something. Do I get off here? Where is he at? I don't get off here, I get off on the next exit. So yeah, so I'm getting really excited about that. And he is like so far up there. I wouldn't say that I'm a slow driver, but I'm definitely like a conservative driver. If that makes sense. Like, people are always like, you can go faster than this. And I'm like, I know I can, but I don't want to. Like, I'm not in that big of a hurry to get somewhere, you know what I mean? I don't know where this restaurant is, though. We're going to Kona Grill and Clay Terrace, and I don't know where. I hardly ever go to Clay Terrace. We have reservations at 6:45 and 6:48, but that's not my fault. We were waiting for Sarah to get there. So anyway, and then Alex had to get gas, and I was like behind him. I was like, I am on time tonight. But then I, like, took the dogs out and all that kind of stuff. Oh my Lord, Boo Radley was adventuring it. He did not want to come inside today. He was outside forever today, smelling and sniffing everything. I think because of our new neighbor's dog going, like, being back there too, and then our other neighbor, she has a dog. I think that they, like, go crazy with the smells, especially, like, Boo Radley. But as soon as I go, okay, you guys, come on, treats, come inside, like, Tucker is like, because, you know, he loves treats. He's like me. We both love treats. He gets that from me. But then I went to Starbucks, and I wasn't going to do a review at Starbucks. I was actually going to do a review of my online stuff because I got my Le Labo cologne samples. So I was going to do this review of all the online, oh, there he is, all this online stuff I bought. But I got home too late because I went to go get Starbucks, and then the Starbucks was like, I mean, there were literally like 10 or 15 people in line, and I was like, oh, no, you know, not today. Oh my God, the battery is like on, I hope my other 2 batteries, I was like, I don't remember if I charged them or not. So anyway, oh, here's my coffee. So I went home because I wanted to get my fans. Oh, I just drove by Alex and Sarah before, and I was like, anyway, so I went home to go get my fans for my, I wanted to do a rant video. Because I put up on Twitter, I was like, what things drive you guys crazy? So I wanted to go do a rant video. So I went home to get my fans, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to a different Starbucks. So I went to this different Starbucks, got my coffee. It was real fast. There was like 3 people ahead of me or something, like 3 or 4 people, and it went really fast. And then I went into my rant video, and Alex was on his way home. I didn't even get home until like 5 o'clock, and we had to leave at 6:20. We left about 6:25 to leave. Oh, what is this? I have this new channel I'm really into, which is Channel 24, Margaritaville. I'm like so into it, and they play like Paul Simon. They're playing Paul Simon right now, but they play they have like really great music. What is he doing? He's like changing. I don't know where he's going. Babe, I'm following you. Okay, he's gonna hit this light and I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, I missed it. No, I did not miss it. He's just one car ahead of me. Well, there's a car and then another car. So then I did my rant video and I came home and I was like, I wanted to make this Peter Isms video and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be late to this dinner tonight, you know? Alex wants me to be on time for all this, so I'm gonna like get ready. So I uploaded the video, I watched it back, I was talking to my neighbor outside, and she's like, I miss you, and I was like, I miss you too. I was showing her my new reading glasses, which I have right here, but I can't show you because I'm gonna review them on my review channel. But I wanted to try them out first to see what I really thought of them. Oh my God, they're so comfortable. They're like clear as day. Like I can see through them so clearly. They're fantastic. Now it's Jimmy Buffett, Earl's Dead, Cadillac for, I don't know that song. But anyway, and then Alex texted me, he's like, don't forget, Sarah's gonna be here at 6:20, babe, we gotta go. So I like ran upstairs and like took a shower, and I'd washed my jean shorts, because I wanted to wear jean shorts tonight, and then I was like, you know what, like, I wanna wear, like, these pants are cute. And they actually fit me really nice, and they come up to like, right at my ankles, which I love. This person's looking at me, they have like a kid, and the kid's like saying something to his dad, and his dad's like looking over me. He's probably like, he's a vlogger, he's vlogging right now. Anyway, don't even worry about it. I'm just over here in my lane vlogging to my people. Don't even worry about it, Dad. Anyway, my dad like understands all my videos, but like when I say like I'm vlogging, like he understands like what I do. My dad totally gets it. I mean, for being 80 this month, he like totally gets it. But like he doesn't understand the vlog like thing. Like when I say I'm vlogging, he's like, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm like, I try to explain it to him. He's like, he's like, so you just drive around in a car and people actually listen. All my friends are like, they're like, you just drive around in a car and talk and people listen to it? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think it's so nice that people like to listen to me. And they're like, I just don't understand that people drive around in a car and listen to you. I'm like, okay, but that's what I do, so don't even worry about it. Like, I love it, you know? But my dad totally doesn't understand it. He gets the other stuff, though. Where is it at? Is this it? If I walk in here and everybody has shorts on, I'm gonna be like, I should have worn shorts. I asked him, I said, are we sitting outside? And he was like, I don't know, we just have reservations. And oh, he's doing a U-turn here. Are you kidding me? Oh, because there's a spot up there. Oh, dang nation. Well, I don't have a spot over there. I cannot believe he did that to me. Where am I supposed to park? I don't know where I'm going, and I'm the one with the bad leg. You think you could have given me the spot since I'm the one with the bad leg. Now I have to walk all the way back from back here to up there. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Oh my God. You know, you would have, like, I don't know, at least the doctor could have given me, like, one of those handicap things so that I wouldn't have to walk so far, because I will say that is really hard for me to, like, walk in someplace. This person is going to steal this parking spot that I was going for over there. Ugh, rude. Don't you see that I have a bad leg? They're like, no. Anyway, okay, that brings me to dinner, and then we went to dinner. So, how long have I been vlogging for? Is that all it took me was like 14 minutes to like, I can't even see. Is that all it took me was like 14 minutes to get here? Something like that. Anyway, okay. Well, listen, you guys, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go to dinner. And yeah, so I will see you guys back in a little bit. Love you. Bye. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to go vlog here. Let me put on some lip balm. My friend is texting me about 3 wick candles from Bath & Body Works. Let's see what he said. He's talking about the sale that they're having. Oh, he just sent me a picture of the ones he got. I'm like, okay, I gotta go vlog. Did I put hand sanitizer on already? Dinner was good. So we went to this place called Kona Grill, which has been around forever in Carmel. I don't know that I've ever been there, honestly. But I was like, I got it confused with this other restaurant that's like further up, well, it's further south, it's closer to where we live. And I was like, he said toodles. Look at that gorgeous Jeep Wrangler that's orange over there. I was saying to one of our friends, I was like, isn't there another one like on Meridian that's like Kona something? And she was like, oh, that's Kona Jack's. And I was like, because there's another restaurant right next door to it that's called Daddy Jack's. And I was like, what's the restaurant that's next to Daddy Jack's? I said, it's all seafood, but it's like, you know, owned by the same people. Oh my God, I was dying for coffee and I still have coffee left in here. I'm like really wanting a cup of coffee. And she was like, oh, it's Kona Jack's. So Daddy Jack's, which my aunt and uncle loved, we actually went there the day that we got married, like legally married, downtown. We went there for dinner with my aunt and uncle. And there's so many people like walking in and out of this parking lot. It's kind of bizarre. So anyway, I mean, not like leaving either, like people that work here, they're like walking out and they're probably just taking their breaks or something. But anyway, there's like 2 or 3 restaurants in here. The restaurant was dead. I couldn't believe it. So my aunt and uncle loved this restaurant. Well, they loved both of them because they love seafood too. But Daddy Jack's had like steaks and cheeseburgers. It's kind of like this place like on Thursday nights, like 40 to 60-year-olds go, you know, that are like single, like to have a glass of wine. And I think they have like a deal there that you can get like a steak and like a baked potato and like a glass of wine, and it's like $20 or something like that, or $30 or something. Like happy hour in the bar. Like a lot of people go there to like kind of mingle, you know. It's very that. It's kind of like this like north side, like not upscale, like, but you know, like, you know, where it's like all the guys are like, you know, in finance and the women are like, you know, very what do you call it, like, you know, pretty hair, pretty nails, and Louis Vuitton. But I have a lot of friends of mine that are actually like, I have like 3 girlfriends of mine that I used to go out with all the time, and like, I mean, drop dead gorgeous if you saw them. Like literally drop dead gorgeous, right? And this one was like real tall, and she was like a neurophysicist at Lilly. And like my other friend, she was a surgeon, and then my other friend was an attorney, and then four friends, and then my other friend owned her own business. And like we would go places, and guys would always like look at them like, you know, like kind of like talk them up and be like, so what do you do? Like, I'm like a realtor, you know. And she's like, well, I'm a neurophysicist at Lilly. You know what I mean? So funny. But anyway, it's like you can't be pretty and be smart at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I hate when people like have that misconception about things. But anyway, I mean, I'm pretty, but I'm not that. But I'm not that smart. Actually, our friend, her boyfriend that just, look, I guess he was from here, and then he moved back here. He went to college here, and then he went to medical school somewhere else, and then he did his residency and his fellowship, and he just moved back here and settled down. So they just got like a house together and stuff. So I don't know him. So I actually sat at the end of the table with him, and we talked the whole night. He was very, very nice. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad I actually stayed here and sat, because the battery is dying. So I'm gonna change to the battery. I have 2 batteries, and I don't know that either one of them is good, you guys. So, like, I'm like, please, Mr. Battery. I'm like, which one? I'm like looking at them as if, like, I could tell, like, one of them was better than the other. So, I don't know. But anyway. So, I'm going to change the battery, and then I will hopefully be right back, okay? Bye. Okay, this was the first battery that I tried, and it says that it's full. I'm afraid if I, like, take off, like, sometimes, like, after, like, a minute or 2, like, it'll like go way down and start flashing red, but it's not doing that. So I'm like hoping, okay, well, we'll leave the other battery out. So anyway, we had a really nice dinner. I had a side salad. I like just got off the phone with Tanya, and I like had the same conversation, and now I'm like, I can't remember like what I told Tanya and whatever I talked about on the vlog. I feel like I'm losing my mind recently. But anyway, I had a side salad. Sarah and I both had a side salad, and Alex had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches on French bread before we left the house. I'm like, babe, we are going to eat. And he was like, I know, but I haven't had anything to eat today, and I'm really hungry. That was like a half an hour before we left, or an hour before we left. I was like, okay. He made these huge grilled cheese sandwiches. He like cut this off this French bread that he brought home from the other night, and then he put like toasted it and then put American cheese in it and like just pushed it, you know, like together so it'd be real hot. Anyway, sometimes he makes them on the George Foreman grill. He started bringing the George Foreman grill out, and then I could tell he just didn't want to have to mess with it. But anyway, so I was sitting at the end of the table. Okay, so I had a side salad with this like honey. She said it was like a honey Dijon vinaigrette. It didn't taste that way to me. It was good salad dressing, but it was very leafy. It was like arugula and stuff like that. I don't love those, but it had like blue cheese, like really like thick blue cheese crumble mixes in it that I really liked. And then it had like the little cherry tomatoes, but they were like halved. Halved? Is that a word? Halved? I liked them. I liked them a lot. No, I liked those little cherry tomatoes. It was a good side salad. It was large. And then it was like this big and it was like in this deep bowl. And then I got the lemon pesto something. And it was like, you could get chicken or shrimp. You could get chicken or shrimp in it, but I got it with nothing because obviously I'm a vegetarian. It was really, really good. I ate the whole thing and had 2 breadsticks with it. I didn't really love the breadsticks, but they were like kind of like long focaccia breads, you know. And Alex got like pad thai. Sarah got sushi. I don't know what our one friend at the end got. My friend's boyfriend, he got pad thai. I don't know what his girlfriend got. They had, what's that stuff that people always get at sushi restaurants? Alex loves it. I think it's such a waste of time. What's it called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? They look like green beans, but they're not. Why can't I think of what they're called? Like, I eat them because I like try to think that I like them, and then I realize that I don't. Do you know what I'm talking about? I just had the menu pulled up. Shoot. Oh my God. I have to look it up. I know people are shouting. It starts with an E. I don't know why I can't think of it. I'm like looking it up. What is it called? Why can't I not think? Every sushi restaurant in the world has them. You like go like that with them. They're real salty, but these had they were like hot wing things. Like, oh my God, it keeps on pulling up all these different restaurants that are called Kona Grill. Menu, here it is. Okay, yeah, that's it. What's it called? Edamame. It's the first thing on the menu. It was $3, but they had a different one, I thought. No, it says traditional and angry. Those are the 2 different kinds you can get. Do y'all think that? I think it's just such a waste of time, that edamame. I really don't like it. Oh, he told me about this website called the Normal brand, and they have these really cute hats on here. I'm gonna get a couple of them. They're $30 each. Of course, I went through the website, and like all the ones that I really like, they're out of, but I'm gonna they're like trucker hats. They're really cute. He had a Patagonia hat on. I like purposely did my hair when I always wear a hat, you know. And I said to Alex, I said, he goes, you can wear whatever you want, baby. He goes, but I'm gonna dress cute. And I said, okay. And he dressed like, Alex had this like striped shirt on and stuff, and like these cute jeans. And so I try to wear jeans and stuff. And then our friend's boyfriend had on shorts and like a short sleeve button up and a hat. I was like, why did I try so hard? I mean, I didn't really, with a black t-shirt on, right? I did wear my wood watch though. This is like my favorite watch. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I just took it off. I wore my wood watch. This is like my favorite watch. I actually did a sponsorship of this watch like 3 years ago. I think it might have been one of my first sponsorships. It's a Jode watch, but it's J-O-R-D, but it's pronounced Jord. Let me just tell you about this watch, okay? I get more compliments on this watch than anything in the world. I love this watch. Do you see the band? It's so cool. It's all wood. And it's really big on my wrist too, which I like. I like chunky watches. You see? Isn't that cool? But then, like, I don't really like wearing bracelets and watches and stuff like that. So, when we go out to dinner with Melissa, I'm always like, this is why I need to carry like my bag or my purse into places, because we'll go places. Melissa's very sweet about it. Like Tanya doesn't carry a purse, she carries like a billfold, but I mean, Tanya sometimes carries a purse, but very rarely. Like if we're just going to get a fountain pop or whatever. But if we go out to dinner, like Tanya and I shouldn't carry a purse, but like Melissa will carry a purse, right? And so like she has that, well, she has a couple different purses she'll carry, but I'll be like, hey Melissa, and I'll take off like, we'll sit down for dinner, I'll take off my wallet and or my watch, and I'll take off like all these bracelets that I have on, these beaded bracelets in my wallet, and I'll be like, can you put this in your purse? She's like, yeah, sure. She's always so cool about it. Why is this thing, hold on a second. There is this BMW right here that is so cute, this yellow BMW. It looks like it's like vintage or something. All these people in this restaurant that are so dressed down, I'm like, why did I dress up so much? I truly do not know. Okay, let me set this because I have the, like when I read receipts on a video and stuff, I put the display and brightness auto lock on never, so it just like stays stuck, you know? And then I forget to undo it. And then my phone battery dies. I haven't been up here in so long. This is where I grew up. I mean, not this mall here, but this mall didn't exist when this right here, this was all cornfields when I was in high school. So we had a great dinner. He was so nice. Her boyfriend, he got up and we went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God. I said, I love him. I so approve. He is so nice. Cause you know, it was kind of like that kind of dinner. Like, he was like, at first we sat down and like I asked him a bunch of questions, and he was asking me like all this kind of stuff, and he was like super interested in like the YouTube stuff. He was asking me all these questions, but he's like, now how did you get doing what you're doing? And I was telling him, like what happened, like starting the BookTube channel and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, now what is BookTube? And I was telling him about, he was so, or something like that, I don't know. He was so, oh my God, it smells like a bonfire outside. It smells so good. I'm gonna take the long way home. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's Saturday night, I don't have anything to do. Tanya just, so anyway, I'll tell you about that in a second, but I wanted to do something with Tanya or my sponsor tonight, and I called my sponsor. I think I said this before, or did I talk to her after no, I talked to her before I started vlogging, and she was like, well, I really want to go to dinner, because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I said, and I invited her, can I go this way? These roundabouts, I'll tell you, they have worn me out. Oh, damn it! We're supposed to go that way. This is not where I want to go. Do I have to go up to this roundabout? Oh, I'm not doing all that. We're gonna turn around in these apartments right here. So, anyway, so she said she would call me after she was done with dinner and she figured out what she was doing. But anyway, so, by the way, Alex felt bad. He was like, when I said something, he was like, where did you park? And I was like, behind the building. He was like, babe, I'm really sorry. He was like, I didn't even think about it until I got in here. I was like, don't worry about it. It really wasn't that far. But anyway, is this it? This is so confusing to me. I hate this. Is this it? Yeah, this is it, I think. But why is it so dark back in here? Did you hear that? This is it? This is so weird. I feel like I don't know where I'm at. Okay, so this can't be right. I did something wrong. I don't know what I did, but I feel like I'm about to get on the interstate. I hate these roundabouts. Whoever came up with this idea, I literally just went in a circle. Whoever came up with this idea of these roundabouts is an idiot. Like, they don't save time, they confuse everybody. I hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I have no idea where I'm at. I don't even know, now I don't even know where I'm at. Oh my God, I totally did just do a circle. Now I have to go back through Clay Terrace again. Oh my God. Ah! So anyway, I called Tanya when I got out of the restaurant. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I called you twice. And she had texted me earlier. She's like, are you going to the pool? But I didn't get it till like 3 hours later because I slept in. I was like, I called you twice and it went right to voicemail. She's like, well, I texted you and never texted back. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I said, I know, girl, I've been meaning to text you back, but I totally forgot because I got so busy doing videos and stuff. And she was like, oh, that's okay. And I said, what are you doing? And she was like, Eric and I literally just rented a movie online, you know, or on like the cable or whatever, on demand. And I said, oh, well, I had called like our sponsor and I had tried to get a hold of you because I wanted to see if you wanted to do something tonight, like, you know, just like have coffee and hang out and whatever, right? And she was like, well, maybe later at like 10:30 when this movie's over. She's like, I wish I hadn't rented this movie because I would totally do something. She was like, but I just got off the phone with her. And I said, you did? And she was like, ugh, I am over this. Like, I have no idea where I'm going. She was like, yeah, I just got off the phone with her. And she said she said she was still trying to go out to dinner. And I go, with who and where? I said, it's like literally 9 o'clock. Everything's closed now. Because I was reading comments like after that, like on my video that I posted, my rant video. And she said, yeah, she was like, I don't know where she's going. She was like, but she said she might want to do something later. And I was like, okay. I said, I mean, like, I don't know what later means, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I called both of my friends to ask them if they wanted to do something, and neither one of them wants to do something, I guess. I don't know. Tanya said later. So I was like, well, I'll vlog now, and then I'll go home and change and put my sweat shorts on and take the dogs out. And then if they want to do something, I know what'll happen is I'll get home, and then they'll say, okay, let's do something now. I can't believe I did this. I have like no idea where I'm going. I don't know how to get to where I wanted. I wanted to get to like downtown Carmel, but I guess I don't know how to do that from here. I wanted to drive through like Old Carmel. I love Red Robin so much. I know I can't get anybody to go to Red Robin with me, but I do love it. I haven't been to these stores in here. Oh my God, look at that Cold Stone Creamery. Is all these people outside. More roundabouts, more roundabouts. My God. I guess there's nothing up here that I would really even want to come to that I need to come see here. There's a Sephora. Somebody just told me that was new. Yeah, there's nothing like here that I would like even. Literally, here's the light that I was at, just at a circle. So it told me that, oh my Lord, I didn't see that. Speed up. To go to range, this was taking me to Rangeline Road, but when I took it, it did not take me to Rangeline Road. I feel like I'm on an adventure, and not a good one. One of my best friends in high school, she's a year behind me, but we had the same birthday. She lived back in there. It's now like a real exclusive neighborhood. They tore down her house and everything. I think they did, but like when I was growing up, she lived back in there on this one street in the woods, kind of. No outlet, that's the interstate, but you can't even get up that way, it says. And then it points Rangeline Road that way. Which way? Oh. It says Rangeline Road this way. I did go the right way the first time. Okay, well, you know. Listen, when in doubt, just put on some lip balm and act like you knew what you were talking about, right? Okay. Where is my lip balm? I swear to God, this city has more speed bumps and more roundabouts than any city I've ever been to in my entire life. It's ridiculous. And these, do you know that these, like, I mean, I seriously cannot find this lip balm. I was just talking about this in my rant video, and I think people thought I was joking, but I'm telling the truth. When you're, like, searching in your bag for, like, one thing, and you know you have it in there, and it's like you search, and you search, and you search, and you search, and you can't find it. It's like, I know it's got to be right there. I keep on picking up the same lip balm. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Did I put it in the compartment? What is going on? Why is it in there? This is the Carmel Arts District. Do you guys want to see where I went to high school? Okay, I'm going to show you. So this is real fancy now, and these houses go for like $500,000 to $1 million in here and stuff. And there's like, because this is like called like Old Carmel, and they have like really cute. Is it out of focus? It is so out of focus. Come on, please. I can't even see that close because I don't have my reading glasses on. Come on! Don't do this tonight. Is it like in focus or is it out of focus? I can't even tell. I feel like it's out of focus. Get up here to the stoplight. There used to be a bank right here, and somebody that worked there, they like, their husband like shot them and then shot themselves. I don't know how I remember that. Hello, that's Elaine. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it and start it again, hold on. Okay, there. It is like popping in Carmel tonight. So this is real cute. There's like all these cutesy little areas here and like restaurants. Okay, this was dead. This was like towny when I was growing up. It's real cute now, and everybody goes, there's like outside restaurants everywhere, and you can see, here I'll show you. This used to be the old library. See, it's called the Library Restaurant now, or Woody's Library. So there's real cute restaurants here and stuff like that. Now I'll show you. Okay. You guys are like, we really do not care about any of this, Peter. Well, I'm sorry, but I do. Okay, so this was my high school right here. Doesn't even look like the same high school that I went to. This part up here does, but this over here was the very first library that I ever went to. Do you see? Right here. It's called the Carmel Life and Learning Center now. It looks exactly the same as when I was, here's my high school. Okay, so this is what it looked like when I was there. Like, it still looks the same. I would park my car right here. And this was the entrance I went into, which isn't there anymore. It looks totally different than it did when I was in high school. They rebuilt the whole thing. They put like $10 million or $100 million or who knows into it to rebuild the football field. I wonder how much money they put into their anti-bullying campaign, because that was a problem when I was there. But anyway, needless to say, they should have me come back there and talk to their students, don't you think, about bullying? I think that would be a good idea. Where do I want to go? Okay, I'll show you my house I grew up in. Do you guys want to see that? I've shown it before in a vlog, but I haven't shown it in a long time. I don't think I've ever shown it at night, actually, on a vlog. Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't want to dance? I stand it on the wall. I would show you my best Judy's house, but her mom still lives there, so I can't show that. I think there's a roundabout that I can get this way. This is so weird, isn't it? Oh my God, seeing Peter where he grew up. I didn't really travel too far from home, did I, in my life? It's okay. It's funny when I meet people that are from like small towns in Indiana, and they're like, oh, I'm like, have you ever been, like, where's the farthest way you've been? They're like, the farthest way I've ever been is Indianapolis. I'm like, seriously? They're like, yeah. So these are my old stomping grounds. Now I'm gonna show you. I was a walker in elementary school, y'all know that, okay? I'm gonna show you, I walked up here. This thing is like rubbing up against my nipple and it hurts. Here's my old elementary school right here. I was crossing guard. This was my street that I crossed. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Here's my old elementary school. And this was how I walked. This was my walking right here, this street. I walked down this when it was pitch black in the middle of winter. I walked all the way down here. My dad and I walked it before I was ever in first grade. My parents were separated at that point, I think, but my dad came and walked it with me, and we timed it to see how long it would take me to walk. I had a good GD that lived right there in that house. And on this street right here was one of my good friends. I didn't have very many, but he was one of my good friends. I used to hop the fence on our street, and we would come over to this street, see? And you guys are like, Peter, we can't see anything. Don't worry about it. There's nothing really to see anyway, except for houses and neighborhoods. I'm gonna like turn this down so you guys can, I don't know if you'll be able to see, so that you can see what I see when I turn on the street. The last time I came down on my street, I did it during the day, and one of my neighbors that I grew up with, she bought the house across from her mom, and she was like, excuse me, sir, why are you filming our houses? If you saw that vlog, you know what I'm talking about. So I should probably, I want to hear what it sounds like out here, though. I mean, I'm not going to go real slow or anything like that, but here, I'll show you. So this was the street that I grew up on. You can't even really see anything because it's so dark. This was where I grew up, and all the stories that I tell. So I lived on the cul-de-sac, so I'm going to show you the cul-de-sac in just a second. Oh, the sounds of summer. This right here was one of my good Judy's houses, and we would always go over and talk to his mom, ask her stuff. Okay, so this was my neighborhood. So get ready, because I can't go real slow, okay? But the white house in the corner is the one that I grew up in. Here it is. There's my house. There's the house that I grew up in. Can you see it? Oh, look at it. And right there is the electrical box. I think it's out of focus. Is the electrical box that I used to sit on. And then there was my good Judy's house. And here was my other good Judy's house. And the three of us. And this was the cul-de-sac that I used to play all the games on in the summer. And that was my street. Are you kidding me? Has it been out of focus the whole time? I'm so over it. Could you not see my house? Ugh. I want to do another drive-by, but I really don't want anybody to like be like, oh my god, blah, 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 whatever. I'm gonna find a house that nobody's home in, and I'm gonna turn around and do another drive-by because I'm gonna see it one more time. Because I rarely ever come down here. Okay, I don't think anybody's in this house. And I'll just do a real quick drive-by one more time. So I don't know if you can see. Is it out of focus again? Are you kidding me? Okay. There's the cul-de-sac I used to play on. There's my old house right there. And if you can see it better this time. See the woods behind it. Aww. The porch was way over here at the end. There's the utility box I used to play on. There's my Good Judy's house, number 1. Good Judy, number 2. And that's it. And I think I got totally spotted because when I came down the first time, her garage door was not open, and now it's opened. That house is gorgeous. They redid so much of it. But anyway, I don't know why people are so bothered by driving down the street, but anyway. So yeah, that was my street that I grew up on. Can you even imagine? Little Peter on the street. And this was, I walked all the way down this in my coat. Like, it seems like winters were colder then though, but I would walk all the way down here. And when I took the bus, I had to wait right here, but I very rarely took the bus in junior high. Elementary, and then I walked all that way down there. What's the fastest way for me to get home from here? So yeah, that was it. I'm like, what else can I show you? Showed you my high school, showed you my house. Oh, I just passed one of my really good friends' house. The house that, like, the mom said to me, you know, like, that my mom called her up and she said, you know, in the South, you know, gentlemen pick up ladies at the door. My mom said, well, we're in the North, and she's not, they're not, do you guys what I'm talking about, that story? That woman was, like, so rude to my mom on the phone. So rude to me, too. My mom was like, they're not even dating. They're not. Okay, you can see my house through these woods right here. These are the woods for my house. I don't know if you can see it. It'd have to be lit up. Oh no, it's the summer. It's real bit. You can't see it back there, but like you can. See, these are the woods, and they're so thick. Do you see? And they go on and on forever. And there's a creek. And it follows through the woods, and then it leads to like a bigger creek, and then it goes to a golf, it goes to like a golf place, whatever. A lot of memories. I had a couple friends in elementary school in these streets. Well, people that I knew, like, in my class. Now, I did have a girlfriend of mine, and not a girlfriend, but, like, and, like, I knew all the way through elementary, junior high, high school. We were, like, off and on close, and people walking their dogs out here. And she lived right up here. And her parents got divorced, too. She lived right in this house right here. I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's like up on this hill. And I love her to death, and she's still fantastic today. We kind of like say things to each other on Facebook and stuff. She's real funny. Like, I hate Facebook, but I will say, like, that's one nice thing is like seeing people like from your youth and whatever. Like, it's nice, you know, to be in like contact with all of that. Oh, man. Do you guys want to see where my friends and I looked up? This was my friend Margaret and I. We looked up, and we were driving on this road called Eller Road. We were going to Denny's at Castleton. I'll show you Eller Road up here. It's full of houses now. But when we were in high school, it didn't have any houses on it. Well, it had like one house, like in this dip. I'll show you it. It's a really cool house. Actually, it's like this built-in pool. It's like a lake pool or something. It's like a natural water pool. It's really cool. But anyway, but we were driving down the road, and we were supposed to meet our friends. I can't remember what time, but anyway. And, okay, I stopped it because I said my friend's name, and I want to keep her anonymous. She wouldn't want people bothering her. So anyway, we're driving down there. We're going to Denny's to meet our friends and whatever. We're supposed to be there at like 10 or something like that. And so we're driving down Eller Road. I'll show you. It's like out here in the middle of this kind of like, it's like field. It was fields then, but I think there still are some today. I don't know. But anyway, so all of a sudden she looked up and she was like, oh my God. And she like showed me, we like both saw this like light in the sky. And it was literally like, it felt like in the same second. And then all of a sudden she goes, oh dear, a deer. And I like looked, and there was like a deer standing like right in the road in front of us. Okay. So we hadn't been like really looking at the clock or the time or whatever. Like I've told this story before, but we got to Denny's and our friends were like, why are you guys so late? And we're like, what are you talking about? Like we were like right on time. I don't know why this camera keeps on going out of focus tonight, but like I can't even see it half the time that it's out of focus because what do you call it? I don't have my reading glasses on, so I can't hardly even see the camera, you guys, without my reading glasses on. I mean, I can see it, I just can't see the fine print stuff, you know? So, we're like, what are you talking about? Like, we were like on time, because we were on time or whatever, you know? And they're like, we were like a half an hour late or something like that. And we had like missing time. And later, I read something, I don't know, about like, you know, like when you see a UFO or like you're abducted or whatever, that they sometimes like place an animal to like distract you and like forget like of what happened or whatever. We were totally freaked out about that. I've told that on here before, so I'll show you where that happened. By the way, when I did my fifth step, well, my mom did her fifth step and she did it at this place back here called the Flowing Well in Carmel with her sponsor. And like your fifth step is when you go through and you talk about your fourth step. You do it with your fifth step, right? Or with your sponsor. And so it's a searching and fearless moral inventory of your life. And so you basically just like get everything out. Like your resentment, your fears, you know, everything, sexual conduct. You talk about everything, right? So my mom did her fifth step over there. It's this flowing well, this old well, right? And they like sat a blanket down in the, you know, summer, and she like gave my mom these stones that had like written on them. They must be having a wedding or something there because it's like not a very busy wedding because there's like a disco light going off inside. But anyway, that's where my cousin got married, right there at Oak Hill Mansion. But anyway, oh, I was like, or was it that? But that's a retirement home. But anyway, she, like my mom got these stones that said like serenity and peace on them. And she had like this amazing experience, right? So I was so excited to do my fifth step. I was like, well, I wasn't excited to do it, but I was like excited to like have this like spiritual moment, right? So I went to my sponsor's house and we were like in the basement and his 3 kids were like running around the whole time and his wife was like shouting down, do you guys want Kentucky Fried Chicken? And like the whole time she's like yelling at the kids, be quiet, stop running around, your dad's downstairs in the basement. I was so over it. I was like, this is not the spiritual experience that I thought about, you know? You get what you give, I guess. But anyway. I was like thinking, is it still that dark out here? And I'm like, yeah, it is really dark out here. Here, I'll show you. This is the road that we were on. I don't know if you can see it all. I'll show you exactly where it happened. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I think there's a housing addition there. If it goes out of focus, you guys, I'm not looking at it right now. Before I had the thing down, but when I do that, it like screws it up, so I'm not gonna do that. But we're driving through here. You can see how dark it is, and it's like field and stuff. And it was like right at the top of here where I think there's like a school now. Which, conspiracy theory, they probably put an elementary school where there was actually like a UFO landing site, don't you think? I think that would make for a good a good conspiracy theory. We came right up here out of the clearing. This used to be, it's housing additions and a school now. But we came, it was right here. Literally right here we looked up at the sky. See, it's a school now, you can see. Oh, it's a huge school. What school is that? Riverside School, I've never even heard of that. Oh, it's a junior high intermediate school, my lord. Someone on there, it said on the thing, I just did a week's worth of cardio, I didn't. Now, there was this, house to the left down here. If it is still here, I will be so surprised because they've thrown up all these housing additions and stuff. But it was the coolest house, and it had like this built-in like lake pool kind of thing. It was right down here, like in this dip. Please be there. I hate when developments ruin stuff like that. Oh, there's a huge fence around it. Oh my god, it's still there. Oh my god. You can hear it. You can hear the pool in there. Yes, it's still there. Oh my god, I love it. They put a huge fence around it. Oh my god, I love that. Aw, that makes me so happy. I cannot tell if it's in focus or not. I'm like, you guys are like, Peter, we just listen anyway. I know, but tonight you were like seeing houses, and I wanted you to see my house. I've been like real reminiscent about my past lately. I don't know what it is. Like, I've been thinking a lot about it, you know. Where am I out on time? I stopped it and I started it again. I have no idea how long I've been vlogging for or anything, because I keep on stopping it and starting it because it's stupid being out of focus. I need a cameraman. I do though, I so need a cameraman. Did it make you sad when they like, I feel like this public works, what is this? This like backs up to like a Jewish cemetery. Bethel Zeta, it used to be right here. Where is it? They did not get rid of a Jewish cemetery, did they really? Oh no, here it is. The public works place backs up to it now? That is so weird. Don't you, I feel like, why do we need to continue did Tony call me or somebody? Why do we need to continue to like grow stuff and build housing additions and all that stuff? You know, like people are always like, growth is good with like neighbor. I don't think we need to do all that. Like, why do we need to? You know, like, can we keep some stuff small? Can we, like, do we have to have like everything be so built up all the time? I'm so over it. I miss small town living. I was talking at dinner tonight about, like, I was saying that I was gonna maybe start the 6th channel. Well, I am gonna start the 6th channel. I was actually telling my neighbor about it today too. She was like, I like that idea. Alex was like, are you really starting a 5th channel? And I looked at him and I said, babe, I already have 5 channels. I'm starting a 6th channel. And he goes, oh. I go, see, this is how you and Tanya always are. I go, you're always like, oh, a 6th channel? Because Tanya's like the same way, right? And he's like, no, he's like, he was like, whatever makes you happy, babe. He was like, I'm just like excited for you, but what is it? And I was like, well, really, it's gonna be a channel where I just do simple stuff, because I miss the simplicity of life, right? Like, I really just want to like get back to the simple things. So it'll be like, I don't know, me putting in my Christmas tree, and just talking about like Christmas memories with my ornaments, you know, or me making a cup of coffee and talking about different ways, like maybe one with a percolator, or maybe one with, you know, like the press and all these different things, or maybe one with the Keurig and talking about like, you know, how much it meant to me during, you know, the COVID, and showing that and telling a story. So it'll be like showing something that I'm doing, but telling the story of my life at the same time. You know? And my neighbor was like, I really like that. And this new boyfriend of our friends was like, oh my God, I really like that. And Alex was like, okay. But I do, like, why do we have to continue to like build and grow and build and grow and build and grow and build and grow? Like, I miss just the simplicity of life. I really do. Like, just I feel like we're just like, we have to be so big, you know, and beyond. And it's just like, I don't know, it makes me sad, you know? Nothing ever even looks the same anymore. You know, this is nothing new. Like, it's not. Like, I can remember when I was growing up, you know, like, and we would go back to, like, Fort Wayne, where my dad is from. Oh, I want to put on some of this lip, what do you call it? El Leary sent me this years ago, and I love it. This lip plumper, it is so good. It burns my lips like nobody's business, but I like it. So anyway, you know, when I was going to, growing up, like, I can remember, like, going to Fort Wayne with my dad, and my dad would be like, well, this is gone, and this is gone, and this is gone. You know, and I can remember with my mom, too, like, we would drive around, and she'd be like, well, this was a restaurant that, you know, your Aunt Kathy and I used to go to, and my friends and I, we would go to, and whatever. I don't know if I've talked about this on here in a long time, but my mom in high school was really, really good friends with David Letterman's sister. So my mom, like, on a Friday night, so my mom was a senior when he was a sophomore. So my mom on like a Saturday night, I think so. She would like go pick up her friends, because they would like drive around, and I'd say, well, what would you do? And she would be like, we would like drive around, and we would be like, you know, you know, we would get like, you know, pops. My mom loved soda pops. She would call them soda pops back in the day. You know, she would say like soda fountain pops, you know, where you go and like to a fountain, you know, like, or to, not a fountain, but to like the diner, and you get, there was a diner here in Indianapolis, that they used to go to back in the day. It was huge, and it was on the corner by the fairgrounds, and it's not there anymore. But anyway, so she said, like, you know, we would go there all the time. That's where we hung out. We hung out here, we hung out there, and whatever. But, so because my mom loved like limeades and cherry cokes, like real ones though, you know what I mean? Like with real ones with like cherry and lime in the coke and stuff with the flavoring, you know? She would love that 100 machine thing, 1,000 machine drink, you know? So she would say, we would go over and I'd pick her up, and she said, you know, Dave and his friends would be like on the floor watching TV. And I'd be like, you like walked in? She was like, oh yeah, I mean, I knew him, Peter. She was like, he'd be like laying on the floor, like it'd be like he and two of his friends, and they'd be like watching TV, like laying on the floor. He was like, I was like, what was he like? And she's like, he was nerdy. She's like, he was sweet. He was real nice, but he was nerdy, you know? He was like my friend's kid brother. I mean, what do you want me to say? But it was funny because, so like when I was like in high school or college or whatever, I like told some people that story, and people were like, oh, whatever. Well, his sister lived here, and she actually, so she married somebody that actually did something kind of famous here in town too. So like people knew her for that as well. They didn't just know her for like, being David Letterman's brother. But you know, like his mom was in a lot of those things. And Atlas, the grocery store where he first worked at, is like 5 minutes from our house. And so, anyway, there was like a, he did like a talk at Ball State or something, because he went to Ball State and he was a communications major at Ball State. And so he went to Ball State, and he was there speaking or something, and my mom and her friends went, and they got home, and so my mom's friend was like, I was like, did you guys have fun? And she's like, I didn't really realize that your mom like knew him. And she was like, what do you mean? My mom was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I mean, he like literally stopped the line and was like, oh my God, it's crazy to see you. Like, he was like so friendly to my mom and signed her book and was like, you know, like, remember the good old days or whatever like that, you know? My mom loved watching David Letterman on TV. She loved watching all those late night shows like Johnny Carson and David Letterman. She watched every Saturday until she got too sick. She watched Saturday Night Live. She would call me up and she'd say, did you see Saturday Night Live? My mother had the most fantastic musical taste in your entire, of anybody you know. Like, she just really did. She listened to a lot of college radio. So she would talk about bands that I had never even heard of. Hell, she was one of the first people that ever talked about, you know, Shirley Manson from Garbage. My mother adored her. She thought she was like, I love her voice. She was like, I love everything about her. Well, she had seen Garbage, or had I played it for her? I can't remember. But I think she saw them on Saturday Night Live. But anyway, she would find all these bands from Saturday Night Live. She'd watch it, you know, like back in the day, they didn't have like as big a names as they do now. They would have like more like, you know, like maybe like the Black Crowes when they first were like in their first year, like would be on there, or like the White Stripes and stuff, like when they first got famous, you know. But my mom would watch, like, oh, she loved it. And so she, like, you know, was always kind of in the know about all that stuff. And yeah, she loved watching David Letterman though. And she'd call me the next day and she'd be like, did you watch David Letterman last night? I'd be like, no, why, Mom? And or she would say, she would just call it Letterman. She'd say, did you watch Letterman last night? And I'd say, no, why? And she'd say, oh, so-and-so was on, or so-and-so. Now, I love Sandra Bernhard. My mom didn't, Sandra, I guess, as people call her Sandra. I always called her Sandra Bernhard. But anyway, my mom was not a Sandra Bernhard fan. She didn't get, really, my love of Sandra Bernhard. I just absolutely, what is going on with my hair? Is that my hair behind her? But I love Sandra Bernhard so much. But I will tell you, Sandra Bernhard interviews with David Letterman, #1, okay? A close second, Amy Sedaris. Go look him up on YouTube. Amy Sedaris on Johnny Carson and on David Letterman are like unreal. And you know, like a lot of those people did kind of like the talk show, like those kind of like rounds. Like they would be like, Amy Sedaris was on like Johnny Carson and David Letterman each like 10 or 12 times, and so is Sandra Bernhardt, and their interviews are fantastic. Amy Sedaris was in Strangers with Candy. I love her so much. She's like one of the most creative people in the entire world, and David Sedaris, her brother. I finally, I've read like 2 of his books now. Oh my God, I really like his storytelling. Like he is like, that is what I would love to do. I would love to be like an essayist, like he and Augustine Burroughs, who like just write like these kind of like essays, and you know what I mean? Like I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. It's 10:12. I wonder if Tanya's almost done with her movie. I'm like, Tanya Jean, are you almost ready to be done with your movie so we can go play now, Tanya Jean? This belt loop, can I just tell you, my belt in my pants, first of all, I told Alex, I said, because you know I've been wearing sweat shorts forever, and I gotta go tomorrow and get some comfy boxer shorts for the MRI, because I want to have like I know I have to wear underwear for this thing, so I'm like, I need to get like a comfortable pair at Target of boxer shorts, you know, that I can like wear to like be in this thing. So anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't even know what I was gonna say now, but what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. I lost my mind. Oh, the belt. So I was telling, wiggle your toes and you'll remember. So I was telling Alex, I said, I haven't worn a belt a lot, but we've been going out to dinner. So like last night I had to wear the jean shorts and I had to wear a belt, right? My pants fall down, okay, if I don't wear a belt. So I had to wear a belt. And the belt presses in right where the nerve is, okay, that hurts. So it's like I'm like having to lean over a lot and stuff, right? Well, tonight I put these pants on. I swear to God, there's a belt loop right above where it's like right above where the nerve is, and so it's pressing in right into it. And I almost didn't wear these jeans, but these are my stretchiest jeans that are the most comfortable, and they're also cute. So I was like, I'm wearing these jeans tonight. It didn't hurt too bad at dinner, but like when I started walking, I was like, oh my God, these pants hurt. Like I could not stand and walk in these pants for a long time. Like I just couldn't. Ooh, I love that. They have some new plants out there. It's a little farmer's market thing, I think. I haven't been there in a long time. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised my sponsor hasn't called me. She's always like wanting to do stuff and hang out. And like the one night I asked her, she's like, maybe she got somebody to go to dinner with. I don't know, but it's late now. But the one night I asked her to do something, she's like, oh, well, I'll call you back later if I want to do something. I'm like, okay. I'm such a loser that I never have anybody to do anything with. Here I got all cute and took a shower and everything. By the way, I love that Sol de Janeiro shampoo and conditioner, and I use the cream. I will tell you, the cream kind of burns. It's one of the only lotions that I am comfortable. I use the cocoa cream. The other one doesn't burn my face, but the cocoa cream burns my face. I don't know what it is. It's the only other lotion besides Aveeno that I feel comfortable. Well, the hemps I will put on my face sometimes. But it's the only other cream or lotion that I feel comfortable putting on my face. But I use that cocoa cream all over my body. It is, I mean, it smells so fantastic. And then put some Creed over it. I smell good. I smell like I love when you like walk into a hotel, you know, and it's like the smell of the hotel. I just love that so much. Like my sponsor has been to Unico, where we stay in Mexico, and she like had all of these, like, what do you call them? You know, like those oils you put in like the aromatherapy things, right? And so she had one the other day when I was over her house, and she's like, doesn't this smell just like Unico? Unico has like the most fantastic smell you've ever been to. It smells like a spa, the whole place. It's so great. I was like, what is that? I want some of that. I just like smells. I like smelling good. Oh, got a strong cup of coffee. I'm really like craving a strong cup of coffee right now. So I think I'm gonna get off here, you guys. Maybe go home and make a cup of coffee, since I'm sure Tanya or her will eventually call, and if not, then I'm gonna watch Legendary or listen to my audiobook for a little bit. I can't believe it's 10:16 on a Saturday night and I have nothing to do. I mean, there's nothing to do anyway. There's nowhere to go, but you know what I mean? Anyway, all right, you guys, I am gonna get off here now. So, if you made it this far into the vlog or the blog, the blog, or the video, and you liked it, please give it, if you like this vlog or this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I think I start with that usually, don't I? Was that my phone? Oh. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I had fun kind of being all over the place in this video tonight. I know it's probably not fun for you. I'm sorry. Or maybe you liked it. I don't know. Sometimes when I do different stuff, you guys like it. So I hope you did. And if it's out of focus right now, I can't tell. I'm really sorry. I can't, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I think it is out of focus right now. Yeah, I apologize. Anyway, I mean, I can't, it's like fuzzy. The more I wear the reading glasses, the less I can see close up is the problem. I can see like all of this, which is weird, but like there, I don't know. If I go close, like, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I really, really appreciate it. If you like this video, you like this vlog, please give it a big thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. I really do appreciate all the likes that you guys give me. Also, please make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel if you've already subscribed. And if you haven't, please think about subscribing to this channel. I'd appreciate it. Tons of people are getting unsubscribed from this channel and all of my other channels, especially my drama channel. I'm getting literally people are every day. They're like, I'm unsubscribed to this channel. I'm unsubscribed to this channel. I don't know what's going on. I can't fight YouTube, so I feel bad, but I mean, it makes me mad, trust me, you know, that I'm losing like hundreds of subscribers and like, I can't do anything about it, but it is what it is. And if you want to leave a comment in the comment section below, feel free. And today, the color is red. I love red. Put anything in the comment section below, just flood it with red. So when I look in the comment section, I see all red. Yesterday, I think it was yellow, right? And we did green and we did blue. Was it yesterday blue? I can't remember. But today is red. So I want you to put everything in the comment section that's red. Anything, okay? Just red. And, creaky Halloween door. Can you believe that in just moments we'll be talking about Halloween? I mean, we really already are, right? So anyway, I do love Halloween, but I'm not ready for it yet. I'd like a few more pool days before Halloween. And, okay, is that it? Yeah. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday, unless you have other plans. But like I always say, make the most of your day. Do something fun today. Do something, this car in front of me, my Lord. Do something fun today. Do something exciting. Do something that will make you happy. That's really the important part, right? And do something that will be making a positive contribution to the world. Also, do something that will make yourself proud. And, you know, Sundays are my favorite day. I like to reflect. I like to prepare for the week ahead. I just love Sundays because of that. You know, it's when my mom and I would always have like a good supper, you know, family supper, and we'd relax and watch a Sunday movie together, and I would read and all that kind of stuff. I love Sundays for that, of just being at home, nesting, and getting ready for the week, even if you're not going anywhere. Like, you know, it's not like I go anywhere, you know what I mean? But like, it's just a good day to prepare for all of that. So take that in mind and enjoy it. Even if you're not a religious person, it can be a spiritual of the soul, like kind of like re-cleansing kind of day, you know? I love that. And also remember to also do something. We'll do something fun. So, I don't know. Watch something fun on TV and eat something that will make you happy. Anything. Ice cream sundaes or ice cream. I forgot I bought those ice cream cones. I bought 8, like the 8-pack of drumsticks that has the cookie crumble or the cookie covering on the top of it. And I haven't had them yet. I have those at home. I forgot all about it. Okay. So anyway, also do something that will make yourself proud when you look back on it. And what else is next? If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. I'm looking at this car. I think it's a Jaguar, and it keeps on like going. It has like, it's like a revved up Jaguar. Is it Jaguar or Jaguar? It's Jaguar. I used to want one so bad when I was growing up as a kid. Where am I at on time? Okay, also do something that will make yourself proud when you look back on it. Oh, I already said that. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every single day and every single night. You tell yourself, I love you. And at least one positive affirmation, like you are valuable, or you are loved, or you are beautiful, or you are pretty, or you are nice, or whatever you need to hear. Whatever you need to hear, or you are talented. Did I say that? Or funny? Whatever you need to hear. But make sure that you say to yourself, I love you. Learn to love yourself. It's a hard thing. It takes many of us years and years and years and years, but it opens the world when we do. And because then you can set boundaries and limits because you know that you deserve the best, right? Sometimes we don't believe that, I think. Don't put yourself down today. Also, every night before you go to bed, say this about the next day. And when you get up in the morning, say it about the day. That today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day today. I'm going to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to cry if I need to or want to. And I'm going to hang out with my family and friends if I can or if I want to. And if I don't want to, then I'm going to spend time alone or with my fur babies, with my little animals, my pets, you know. And what else? And if I have to work, then I'm going to try to do so with a smile on my face. Is that a Jaguar? I can't really tell what it is, but I wanted to see what it was. I'm going to try to do so with a smile on my face and be a positive contribution to the world and put some good work out there. And if I don't have to work, then I'm going to spend time doing, or after I get done work, I'm going to spend time doing those things that I love, like crafting or gardening or cooking or just relaxing in my PJs and watching some Netflix on TV or coloring books or reading or whatever it is that you want to do. Or just calling up your good Judy and talking on the phone, that, you know, or getting a fountain pop, all those things. And I'm gonna have great opportunities come my way all day today, and I'm gonna have positive experiences all day today. And if my day gets off track and I start getting negative, well, I can start my day over just like that. I can start my day over whenever I want, just like that. And let's see, what else? Okay, I got somewhere to go. Also, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Just call them up or text them and say, hey, I was thinking of you. Maybe try to make it be somebody that you think it would cheer them up to hear from somebody, you know, or somebody that they haven't heard from for a while. Or maybe it's somebody you just need to check in on, you know. It's like nice for me when people say, like, they text me and they're like, hey, I'm just checking in to see that you're doing okay. Like, how's your leg and your back and all that kind of stuff. Really means a lot to me. So do that, you know, make sure that you reach out to somebody that, to let them know how much they mean to you. That's most important. Most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. And also, like I always say, practice random acts of kindness. But also, like I always say, don't tell anyone. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. It's a nice thing to do. We all need to put kindness, love, compassion, goodness, all of those good things out there in the world. And by just practicing at least one random act of kindness today and not telling anyone, we're moving the energy of the world towards positivity, right? Right? I can do better doing that. I think we all can do better doing that. And let's make a commitment that we're all going to do it together. And we're going to slowly shift the world into more positive thinking. Wouldn't that be awesome? Have you ever had somebody do a random act of kindness for you? Like, that's when it really changes. It's when you've been the recipient of a random act of kindness. And then you're like, wow. You know what I mean? Even if it's just somebody buying you a coffee, which that's kind of a big deal, actually. Like, in front of you, or like paying. Like, this is when I came out to my car one day. Like, this is when I used to pay for meter parking all the time by my office, and like somebody had gone through all the meters and put change in. It was full. I was like that, because I used to have to run out there and put, you know, like change in it and stuff like that. I was like, that was so nice that they like filled it up so I didn't have to like put change in it, you know. Now they have the new credit card meters, but like just anything, you know, it doesn't even have to be money related. It can just be something nice. Like, we have this guy in our neighborhood. Like, I don't get a newspaper, but we have this guy in our neighborhood. I would for the crossword, but I can go to the gas station and get it when I want to get it. I don't need the newspaper. But anyway, I have this guy, there's this guy in our neighborhood, and he walks in the morning, like real early, and he takes everybody's newspaper and he like walks it up to, I was going to throw it, but he doesn't do that. He walks it up to like their front door, like, and lays it right there. Is that not so nice? Nobody asked him to do that. He just does it because he enjoys doing it. I think that is so nice. So anyway, it doesn't take much, you know, to do something nice. Just smile at somebody. Just ask somebody how their day is going. It's all, you know, very, very simple. Anyway, I think that's it. Now I'm craving some ice cream, but I got those ice cream cones at home. Anyway, let me know how you're doing in the comment section below today. I don't say that very often. Let me know how your day is going, and how's your Sunday going? Let me know in the comment section below. And I love reading your comments. And yeah. I love you guys, and I think that's it. So I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!